Live from downtown Spokane, this is 4 News Now at 11.
Hello and thanks for joining us this Christmas Eve. I'm Sydney Charles. Jordan Smith has the night off. Well, Christmas is just a few hours away and people flock to the stores today to buy some last-minute gifts. Lucky for shoppers in Spokane, many people told us it wasn't too busy out. As people shop for gifts today, the sidewalks were decked with decorations. People were dressed in Christmas pajamas, and there was even a wrapping service to make gift-giving more convenient. A few people said they traveled here to be with family and that they didn't want the hassle of packing everyone's gifts, so shopping the day before Christmas it was.
I came in 2 days ago and I didn't want to pay for a checked bag, so I figured I'd just get the stuff here because I had some stores in mind already.
While some may not want to deal with the stress of shopping on Christmas Eve, there are some others who love it. And Union Gospel Mission Inland Northwest, or UGM, is a local faith-based nonprofit that provides food, shelter, and other services to those experiencing homelessness. Tonight, UGM celebrated the holiday with a grand Christmas Eve dinner. UGM served prime rib, vegetables, and more at its men's shelter. The shelter welcomed men, women, and families alike. One of the chefs used to stay at UGM's shelter. Now he helps people that are in similar situations he was once in. He spoke about what this Christmas dinner means to those they serve.
It means a lot. Like, lots of people don't have family or anyone in their lives, and so the sense of community here is like one of the main ingredients that really encourages one another, so that they're able to have a nice dinner on Christmas and people to share the holidays with. That really helps a lot of people during this difficult time. So.
And UGM is able to do this through the generosity of donations. For more information on ways you can make a difference, you can visit our website at KXLY.com. And because of the holiday, there are some city closures you need to know about. In Spokane, City Hall, Court, and Community Justice Services will be closed tomorrow. Solid waste services will be 1 day late. Libraries will also be closed. For the full list of city closures, find this story on KXLY.com.
And we turn now to your weather forecast. It was a calm weekend across the inland Northwest, but things are not going to be nearly as smooth as we get into the back end of Christmas Day. You can see in our radar picture right off of the coast, we've got another storm system coming in. And for the most part, unless you got friends or family on the west side, it will be a quiet night across Washington State and in North Idaho as well. You look further to the south, though, and this gives us a little preview of what we're going to be seeing through the day tomorrow. As this moisture crosses the mountains, we'll start to see things transition to either snow in some places, but also a wintry mix that could contain pockets of freezing rain. And that means some slippery conditions around the Cascade Mountains, especially as we head into the second half of Christmas Day. And here's what we're looking at. A chilly night tonight with temperatures well into the 20s. We've got that snow and potential freezing rain issues for holiday travel between the west and east sides tomorrow. And then for Tuesday, we start to see things progress further to the east, and that means we will see some rain and snow as many of us head back to work on Tuesday. So I'll break down the whole timeline and show you who could see a white Christmas coming up.
Children laughing, people passing, songs of joy and cheer. Those are the sounds and sights of what Good Morning America has dubbed the most Christmassy town in America. And it's right here in our state, Leavenworth, Washington. Our reporter, Bronte Saratsky, was there with her family and sent back some of these photos from earlier today, photos and videos. We sure hope she had some fun out there. And let's get you on over to Alex Crescenti.
Yeah, it's hard to believe, but we only have a couple weeks left of the NFL regular season. And while Week 15 has been all over the place with the Christmas weekend, we did get some solid performances from former college standouts in our area. Former Idaho is backing it up as he's already at 100 tackles on the season.
To be able to rebound, to be able to have another phase pick you up and get you going. Like, we led up a touchdown on the first drive, our offense went right down the field. And just seeing that, it was special. It was awesome. It was fun. And it's time to enjoy Christmas and then carry that on to next week.
Now, former Washington State Cougar and current Arizona Cardinal safety Jalen Thompson is having one of the better seasons of his career. Today, he collected 5 tackles, 3 pass deflections, and 1 interception. His 4th on the year, which now marks a career high for Jalen. However, the Cardinals fall to the Bears, and Arizona can't get to the offseason quick enough. And former Coug Frankie Luvu just continues to get better and better and better with the Carolina Panthers. While his team certainly stinks and has no hope for the future, the opposite can be said about Luvu. Today he had a team high in tackles with 10, including a huge sack of Packers quarterback Jordan Love, and he also had a forced fumble, but the Panthers lose again. And coming up.
All right, Alex, thank you. Well, we have more news ahead on 4 News Now at 11. Spirit Airlines is investigating how a 6-year-old child under its care ended up on the wrong flight. Details on the internal investigation now underway. And there are record numbers of bald eagles in North Idaho, what you can expect to see on a special eagle cruise in Coeur d'Alene.
And tonight, it is definitely one of those nights, the first time in a while, we can light a fire in the fireplace or turn up the heat a little bit because of how chilly it is outside. But I tell you what, that is going to change here in just a couple days. And tracking some warmer air moving into the inland northwest in your forecast.
Download the KXLY Plus app on your connected TV.
4 News Now is brought to you by the Sweet Palace and Sapphire Jewelry in Phillipsburg, Montana.
Here's a holiday thought to ponder. Is it truly a wish list if you only have one wish? Make your wish list a reality with exceptional offers during the season of Audi.
Sorry about that car accident. Got that insurance claim check for you.
I gotta call Swap. I gotta call Swap.
Here you go.
That's it? I'm calling him.
You forgot your check.
Craig Swap & Associates is on your side. We'll make sure you get the help you deserve, and we only get paid after you win.
One call, that's all.
509-999-99.
We'll thank you for it in the morning.
Imagine a knife taking this much abuse and didn't need sharpening. Introducing the incredible NutriBlade knives, coated with granite stone non-stick and made of stainless steel, one of the hardest substances on earth. Now everyone can chop, slice, and dice just like a pro. Order right now to get this professional 6-piece set of NutriBlades for just $29.95. We'll even ship them to you free. Get your own NutriBlade knives, the last knives you'll ever buy.
Here's a holiday thought to ponder. Is it truly a wish list if you only have one wish? Make your wish list a reality with exceptional offers during the season of Audi.
KXLY Santa Tracker is brought to you by Visit Coeur d'Alene.
Tonight, Spirit Airlines conducting an internal investigation after a child was sent to the wrong city. The child was traveling from Philadelphia to Fort Myers, but instead ended up in Orlando after being put on a different flight. The airline saying, quote, "As soon as we discovered the error, we took immediate steps to communicate with the family and reconnect them." Now, this comes as we're seeing a record-breaking holiday travel rush. AAA calling it the busiest air travel season ever, with a 7.5 million passengers expected to fly. On Friday alone, the TSA screening more than 2.7 million people. Well, there are record numbers of bald eagles in North Idaho right now for their annual migration. Lake Coeur d'Alene offers a special eagle watching cruise that takes you out to see these magnificent birds right on the water. Marissa Rio boarded one of these ships and shows us what you can expect to see.
We're at Wolf Lodge Bay right now, and there are so many eagles out here. I spoke with the captain of the ship earlier today, and he said this is a great year to see eagles. If you come on one of these cruises, you can expect to see many.
There's about 6 or 7 bald eagles in these trees.
When you board one of these Lake Coeur d'Alene eagle watching cruises, you'll see several, if not hundreds of bald eagles lurking in the trees or swooping down low, trying to catch their next meal. All of these eagles are here for the kokanee. And while you can drive out to shore and also see these beautiful birds, the cruise offers you something a car cannot. A nice time on the water, hot chocolate, and a tour of the lake from the North Shore all the way to Wolf Lodge Bay. Plus, there's a captain that gives you clues.
I get to call out all the birds, and I see a lot of them that the kids might not see, so especially those young juvenile bald eagles, they're just that dark chocolate color and they kind of just blend in with the trees.
This is something that the whole family can enjoy. Coming up at 6, we'll hear from some kids about their experience on board, and a teacher will share how eagle watching can make learning more fun. Reporting in Coeur d'Alene, Marissa Rio, 4 News Now.
Well, I tell you what, that eagle cruise looks super, super fun. Just don't buy all the tickets because I got to buy some this week. 28 in Spokane. We're at 23 in Coeur d'Alene. The fog has returned in parts of Kootenai County, but you knew we weren't going to get away without at least a little bit of fog here tonight, as it has been the winter of fog so far in the inland Northwest. But this is one of the cooler nights we have had here in quite a while, with some of these clearing skies, and after a little bit of cool air coming in at the start of the weekend. Temperatures tonight will be down into the lower 20s in many areas, and so it will be a chilly start. But this is actually just only a couple of degrees below what our average is at this point in the year. It's just we've been so warm, especially in the mornings. It certainly feels a little bit chillier out there than it would otherwise. Now, our highs for your Christmas Day. Temperatures mid-30s, some upper 30s, 40 in Lewiston. That's all pretty normal for this time of the year. It's not going to be normal in a few days from now. And then we have that snow that's going to be working its way into the Cascades and causing problems. So let's go hour by hour. We start to see the snow work its way across the mountains into places like Omak, Winthrop, and Wenatchee right around noon. It is after that that we will start to see some potential trouble out on the roads as snow turns to rain or freezing rain in the I-90 area, especially around Grant County, down into the Vantage area and in Kittitas County. And as you look further north, we still have snow coming down across Okanagan County and the Waterville Plateau and around Lake Chelan. This is very early Tuesday morning. It is mostly going to be rain, but you can't rule out a little mix coming in as we are sleeping from Monday night and into Tuesday. We'll likely see a little bit more snow mixed in as you head further north to places like Sandpoint and Bonners Ferry in the Idaho Panhandle. I would say the same for the Silver Valley up to Lookout Pass, but by and large, it's going to be out of here once we get to lunchtime on Tuesday. Big concern here is going to be Christmas night and then into Tuesday morning, for the potential for some freezing rain and some really slick travel conditions on I-90. In particular, Ryegrass Hill here on the other side of Vantage on I-90, as well as right around the Moses Lake area down to Vantage. So all those areas we're going to be watching pretty closely come tomorrow night. Hey, Omak, chance for 2-3 inches of snow coming up here. 4+ for the Met Howe Valley. Could be an inch plus and change around Colville. I'm not expecting a whole lot in North Idaho. And we end up with some pretty decent snow on our passes in the Cascades. And then a lot of it melts as we end up in the 40s for a few days. The rest of the year looking pretty mild, just as this entire December has been.
All right, Matt, thank you so much. And take a look at this. It's the last full moon of the year, and it'll peak over the horizon on Monday, Christmas Day. December's full moon, sometimes called a cold moon, will actually light up the night sky from Sunday until Wednesday, with the moon reaching its maximum fullness on Tuesday evening. The cold moon is the moon that happens closest to the winter solstice. They're easier to see since they take the highest path along the top of the sky. The next full moon will be on the Wolf Moon. That's going to be on January 25th. Well, one Coeur d'Alene musician has found success combining two of his favorite things, nature and music, and sharing it with millions online. Natalie Grant introduces us to the Handpan Man.
On the shores of Lake Coeur d'Alene, you can take in the majesty of the inland Northwest. And if you're lucky, you may even stumble upon some beautiful sounds. And you may even hear something that sounds a little out of this world.
My official musician name is Ethereal E, and then there's a nickname that people have given me that most people know me by is the Handpan Man.
Coeur d'Alene's own Adam Foote finds scenic spots across North Idaho to sit and play his handpan drum, but his audience is much more than meets the eye.
So TikTok, I got on in the summer of 2020. It was right in the thick of the pandemic.
TikTok, Instagram, Facebook.
Hey, what's going on, Instagram?
In the last 3 years, Adam has gained nearly 10 million followers across all his platforms by live streaming and posting videos of him playing to people across the globe.
I think the thing that continually blows my mind is seeing people watch from literally all over the world, even countries that I've never heard of before. And just, yeah, I see somebody comment saying they're watching from Nepal. I'm like, are you serious? Or watching from Africa, like what?
In the water or on dry land, no matter the weather, fans turn to Adam for a moment of peace and tranquility throughout their day. But his most popular videos are celebrating others.
It is your birthday, it is your birthday. I would never consider myself to be a singer, but I like being goofy and silly and making people laugh. I have a video that has almost 15 million views now that I've posted just within this last week. And then every single birthday video since then has been over 1 million views.
Riding the waves of social media success is never easy, but it's allowed him to do what he loves for a living.
My dream, I already know it, I talk about it all the time, is to travel the world playing music.
And before we left Adam on the shores of Lake Coeur d'Alene, he let us in on the social media magic.
Your birthday, happy.
Reporting in Coeur d'Alene.
It is your birthday, it is your birthday.
Natalie Grant, 4 News Now.
Well, Santa knows when you've been bad or good. And in Peru, he teamed up with the Peruvian police to bring in the bad guys. This video shows an officer from the Urban Intelligence Division dressed as Santa breaking down a door with a sledgehammer during a drug bust. The unit chief said the place where drugs were being sold was hard to access, so the Santa disguise was used to get as close as possible without alerting locals to police presence. They successfully arrested 2 men. And over in Spain, more than 6,000 people dressed up for the annual Santa charity run in Madrid. Even some pets joined. The race is 2.8 miles long and goes right through the center of the city. The event celebrated its 12th anniversary this year and raises money for the Red Cross. We'll be right back.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
I'm calling in regards about my mother, and I'm here, and I just want to thank you because it saved my mother's life yesterday. And I'd like to know the names of the people that came in and saved her. It's a wonderful thing. Thank you.
With Life Alert, one touch of a button can get you help fast.
For a free Life Alert brochure, call 1-800-586-0025. 1-800-586-0025.
When I was facing cancer, the treatment I needed wasn't available where we lived. But we found a home away from home for free through the American Cancer Society.
Our Hope Lodge communities bring people closer to their cancer treatment. $70 could provide someone with a free night. Donate today at cancer.org.
do more together this to get $1,500 total cash allowance on this Blazer.
See your hometown Chevy dealer today.
Bounced from one doctor to the next. Did they even send my lab work? Wait, was I supposed to bring that? Then there's the forms, the bills, the nota bills, the... Press forward and repeat the options.
Healthcare can get a whole lot easier when your medical records, care, and coverage are in one place. At Kaiser Permanente, all of us work together for all that is you.
Hello, I'm William Shatner, and you may not know this about me, but years ago, I was diagnosed with a sleep disorder. And like millions of others, I was prescribed sleep equipment. Did you know sleep equipment manufacturers recommend daily cleaning? That's why I use SoClean 2. It's the perfect complement to my daily routine, and it's hassle-free. SoClean 2 is fast and easy. It keeps my sleep equipment fresh every day without the need for disassembly. To keep the immune system strong, we should do everything we can to ensure a good night's sleep, including using the SoClean 2 daily to keep sleep equipment fresh. Try SoClean 2 risk-free for 30 nights. Order now and get $70 off. SoClean 2 is so fast and gives you peace of mind that your sleep equipment is fresh each time you use it. Call the number on your screen or go to SoClean2.com to take advantage of this risk-free trial and get $70 off. Call now.
4 News Now is brought to you by the percussion sensation Stomp. BroadwaySpokane.com.
Well, after coming off a huge win on this into overtime, who knows, though, with under 30.
I love the way we finished this game, the way the focus of our guys throughout the 60 minutes was exactly as we needed. We went in halftime and got serious about fixing things up, and we made the defense fix some stuff up.
Situations and scenarios, and it helps. You know, when you get out there on the field, you're used to it. You know what to do. Guys are calm. They know their assignments.
Now, Seattle's going to return. Lose is going to be in business. Then Jonathan Taylor finishes the drive off with a 1-yard touchdown run. Colts on top. Later in the half, Colts back on the offense, but trailing 10-7. Minshew drops back to pass, but former Idaho Vandal Minshew and the Colts still have a chance at winning the AFC South. They are tied with Houston and Jacksonville for first place, but they play Las Vegas and then Houston to end the season. So if they win that, certainly could be ending with a division title, which means Gardner Minshew would be hosting a playoff game. How about that? We'll also have 3 NFL games tomorrow and then a slate of NBA action. You won't want to miss it here. We'll also have Monday Night Football for you here. It's going to be the Ravens and the 49ers tomorrow night. Make sure you tune in after the game. We'll have a special edition of 4 News Now. As for now, 4 News Now. We'll be right back.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
4 News Now is brought to you by Visit Downtown Coeur d'Alene this holiday season.
It's the New Year's Super Sale at Furniture Row. Right now, save $100 on every $1,000 you spend, plus 6 years, no interest. Say goodbye to tired old designs. And hello to killer new looks at great prices. The New Year's Super Sale on now at Furniture Row.
My darling granddaughter, this camera was given to me when I was your age. May it capture your big, beautiful life the way it did mine.
It's so surprising what the little things can do. Wouldn't it be wonderful if everybody...
Oh, Merry Christmas, Grandma.
Water, nature's ultimate cleaner. We drink it, we bathe in it. Think water, think steam, think clean. Now harness the power of water with the H2O X5 5-in-1 steam cleaning system.
I'm so impressed with the X5.
It's an all-in-one product, so I can use it throughout my entire house.
It's cleaning, it's sanitizing, there's no chemicals in it. It's just steam.
This is unbelievable. There is no more odor. You could spend over $500 to purchase the products at the X5 5-in-1 Miracle Oracle replaces. Order your H2O X5 steam cleaning system, a $500 value for just 4 easy payments of $43. Order now and we'll upgrade your X5 package. We'll add a 6th mode with a dusting and polishing wand. Valued at over $30, this extra bonus attachment makes your H2O X5 the H2O X6. That means your 10-piece system becomes a 12-piece system at no extra cost to you. All for just 3 easy payments of $43. Call or click right now.
Super sale at Denver Mattress, where the more you buy, the more you save. Save $100 on every 1,000 you spend. Or check out the Summit for only $299.99, plus 6 years no interest and free shipping. Happy New Year from Denver Mattress.
Well, welcome back. Whether it's a sweater that's a little too big or something that just isn't your style, it's normal to either exchange or return Christmas gifts. Consumer experts say every retailer has their own return policy, and every shopper should read the fine print.
There's a lot of return fraud. So retailers will ask for an ID, even if you have a receipt. So it's really important to make sure you have your ID, any kind of receipt, whether it's gift or original, and the original packaging, which will make your return a lot smoother.
Paying for this.
And if you're returning something through the mail, don't be shocked for fees to be attached. Retailers could add a restocking fee or take the cost of postage out of your refund. And Matt, what's it looking like for Christmas Eve and beyond?
So we actually get to have an average weather day on Christmas Day, which has been shocking enough, as this is going to be quite a warm December. And likely with this forecast will end up being the warmest December since, get this, 1979. So that's a full 44 years where we've had, well, Decembers that at least have been a little bit cooler than what we have seen this month. But you can see more days in the 40s coming up here. I got to tell you, though, if you have some time off, I got some time off coming up, going to have some friends here in town.
Okay.
This type of weather, all things considered, actually not that bad for showing people around. Certainly a little easier to get around without all the snow on the ground, whether you like that or not.
Definitely. I mean, last year it was crazy snow for me, crazy snow. And compared to this forecast, wow, this is summer. I mean,
it was a bit of a transition for you, wasn't it? Last year?
Oh God, it was so rough. We already talked about this, guys. No need to drag me out. No need to drag me out.
Well, you know, a La Nina year with 60 inches of snow will do that for you. Certainly this year is not looking nearly as close, but we do have some places that are going to get some snow tomorrow. So like Omak and in the Methow Valley, we'll see a little bit of snow. May even see some snow into places like Colville before we hit midnight. So if you don't have snow on the ground where you are in some of our northern communities, you got a pretty good shot at a white Christmas in Northeast Washington. Everywhere else, it's not happening this year.
Okay, so some places could still see.
Better roll the dice for next year, and we'll see what happens.
Do you prefer White Christmas, Sydney? I mean, you come from beautiful Southern California.
Oh my God. I mean, it's beautiful. I like to sit on the inside of my cozy little apartment and watch the snow. So I do enjoy it half and half, but I don't like to drive. I don't like
That's
to drive.
Fair. Yeah, the driving out here, that is the one advantage of no snow this year is roads are clear.
And we saw this over Thanksgiving, too. I mean, holiday travel has just been so smooth, other than when Snoqualmie Pass closed on Friday.
Right.
Little worried that we may see some issues here coming on Tuesday. So everybody just take it safe out there if you are hitting the road again, either tomorrow night or on Tuesday.
Alrighty, sounds good. Wait, do you prefer White Christmas?
I don't know. Yeah, I'll prefer
That is not a solid answer,
no,
sir.
It's not
He got out of it.
My dog does.
There you go.